are now in the quarterfinals.
This is the best talent that this show has ever seen.
I cannot wait for what is to come.
It's Shark Week.
What's your name?
We are live. Will they rise to the occasion? This is exactly what America's Got Talent is all about.
Live from Hollywood, this is America's Got Talent. Now, here's your host, Nick Cannon.
America's Got Talent, the biggest, wildest, hottest talent show on television. The auditions are done. Vegas week is done. This is Hollywood. Yeah. For the acts who've made it, a whole new challenge begins tonight. Now that they have to win your vote at home, America, and they have to do it live. Okay? It's gonna be crazy. All their dreams are gonna live or die by what happens right here on this stage. And waiting for the winner, $1 million and the chance to headline a show in Las Vegas. This season, we got some of the best and the craziest acts that we have ever had, but they've all got one thing in common. They are all here thanks to 3 experts. Let's hear it for your America's Got Talent judges. Wow! Superstar fashion. You guys are amazing. Tonight, 12 acts are fighting for just 4 spots in the semifinals. You at home will decide who makes it. And up to now, it's been like a walk in the park compared to the pressure they're going to face tonight. Now, they got to leave everything right here on this stage or they'll be heading home. And on top of all that pressure, they're going to be getting their usual helpful comments from our judges. Piers.
Nicholas.
Yes.
Congratulations on having the second best blue jacket of the night.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You look lovely yourself, Piers.
Thank you.
Now, this is our first quarterfinal.
It is.
And, I mean, you've seen the auditions. You were there in Vegas. Are we in for a great night?
Well, I've just seen the lineup for tonight's show, and without any doubt, this will be the most dangerous 2 hours we have ever had on America's Got Talent. It is...
What are you guys doing?
What are you doing?
What was that?
Okay.
We haven't even started, and he's
And we've
behaving
already
like a
lost
half-wit.
control. Ladies and gentlemen, our judges, give it up for them. What was that? Well, we got the judges. We've got the X's. Let's see them. Now, if any act gets 3 X's, the performance is over, but you can still vote for them at home. Okay, are you ready, America? Y'all ready? Here's our first quarterfinalists. We're going to turn up the heat. Here are the Miami All-Stars.
Easily the best dance group we've seen. We've decided to put you straight through to Hollywood.
Miami All-Star, we're in Hollywood! Miami All-Star, we are a dance family. We live and breathe dance. It's in the Latin blood.
These guys are so precise and their movements are spot on. I honestly can't wait to see what we're going to do tonight.
Bad news. We thought at this point they do have all the songs clear, but we're having problems with one of them.
The piece of music we have been rehearsing 24/7, we cannot use it for legal reasons. We have to start all over again, only with few hours of rehearsal. 2, 3, 4. I am very worried. I know you are all great dancers, and I know we are gonna get through. Let's bring it on. Come on.
From Miami, Florida, it's the Miami All-Stars.
Would you like to dance with me?
The Miami All-Stars heating up the stage. Great job, everybody. I don't want to block anyone. Piers, how did they do?
I thought that was fabulous. Absolutely. It was sexy, it was fun, it was vibrant, exciting, colourful. It's exactly how I dance. No, seriously, you are, and I've said this from the audition, you're one of the most talented dance troupes we've had. The challenge for you this year, as you will see later on tonight, the talent this year is through the roof. So you're going to have to keep doing this kind of performance. But for the first performance of our live shows, brilliant.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Miss Sharon?
Just spectacular. The precision, it's just perfect. The women are sexy, and I told you this before, the men dance like real men. And I love that. The timing, coordination. I can't speak highly enough how much I adore you all.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Howie?
Mucho caliente.
Do you know what that means or not?
Actually,
Apparently, I just pressed the SAP button on my judging.
actually, es muy caliente, no mucho caliente.
Exactly.
No, you're wrong.
I knew it.
Anyway, no, but it was very hot, and it's amazing to me, as watching that little package ahead of time, that you didn't have the time that you wished you had to prepare. I can only imagine what it would be, and I didn't see any mistakes, any flaws. I can't imagine what it would become if you had time. You're fabulous.
Thank you. Absolutely. Let me get over here. All right. So you guys put in so much hard work. How does it feel right now?
It feels great because we have some issues with the music, and we just got it a few hours ago. And we have to get through, but life is about that. You must get through with what life gives you. It is what it is. We don't find excuses in this group. This is it.
This is it. No excuses. And they definitely got through. So to vote for Miami Finest, call 1-866-60-AGT-01. That's 1-866-602-4801. If you're with AT&T, you can text your vote. Standard message and data rates apply. There's a limit of 10 votes per voting method, but don't do anything just yet. Voting will open up at the end of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for the Miami All-Stars. Still to come tonight, we got singers, we got dancers, we got flying motorcycles, and performing elves. You do not want to move. We'll be right back. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. Next up, hoping to win your votes, a singer who's been dreaming of stardom since he was only 3 years old. He's Desmond Meeks.
What's your name?
My name is Desmond Meeks.
You're a combination of Prince and Little Richard.
I'll see you in Hollywood.
Growing up in Louisiana, I'd always grown up as an outcast because I was the boy who liked pink and purple, gold and silver. Performing makes me feel like I can do anything. I'm sorry.
Desmond was born with a really incredible voice. It's just that nobody's really heard it yet.
Oh my God. Well, it just hit me. I'm actually here. I didn't think that things like this could happen to people like me. Wait a minute. What's the matter? I'm just nervous. All right, I can do it.
From Pineville, Louisiana, is Desmond Meeks.
I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no reaction. 'Cause I tried, so I tried, I'll try, yeah, I'll try. I can't get no, I can't get no. Listen, baby, when I'm driving in my car, and a man comes over radio, telling me more and more about some useless information. It's supposed to buy my imagination. I can't get no, 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 no. I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no reaction. And I'm trying, say I'm trying, baby, I'm trying, yeah. I can't get no satisfaction. All I need is a slow pony act. Can't get no satisfaction.
Desmond Meeks. Can't get no satisfaction without was satisfying to me. Great job, sir. Sharon, how did he do?
Desmond, how are you, my darling?
Shaking like a leaf on a tree right now.
Well, Desmond, I would never have known you were shaking because, as usual, you have amazing stage presence. I feel you have amazing confidence, and you've got a really soulful voice. I love what you do. However, it's a very fine line between being too cabaret and a little bit cheesy. You have to watch that line.
Absolutely.
You have to pull yourself back a bit because you know what? You start this high, there's nowhere to go. Less is more.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Howie.
I agree with everything that Sharon said, except I think that you crossed the line. I think you were a super talent. Your voice is great. You got the moves. I found it like cheesy and cruise shippy. I think you're better than that. I do think you're better than that. I got to give my honest opinion, but I think that you're better than that, and the performance was just a little cheesy for me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Pierce.
I mean, what a load of old tosh. Seriously.
I'm a load of tosh.
A load of old tosh.
Yes.
Which is British for don't listen to a word he says, Desmond, because actually the whole point of you is that you are a cabaret act. You're a great old-fashioned kind of fusion of Little Richard meets Tina Turner, you know? And if you go to Vegas and you watch a great entertainment cabaret act, it's you. You've got the brilliant voice, the piano, the dancing, the lights, all of it. And it's not cheesy, it's entertainment. And you are very talented. So don't listen to that.
Wow, Desmond, so we saw in the video you're getting a little emotional. Come out here, you leave it all on the stage, and you hear what the judges have to say. What's going through your mind right now?
Well, you know, I can only just do the best that I can do right here, and hopefully I get another chance to do it again.
All right. If you believe Desmond did his best, and you want to put him through to the semifinals, we need you to call 1-866-60-AGT-02. That's 1-866-60-248-02. But don't do it just yet. Voting will be open for 2 hours after the show. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Desmond Meeks. After the break, elves take over the stage for a crazy song and dance routine. And a Boston street dancer hopes to pop his way into the semifinals. We'll be right back. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. Up next tonight, we got a showgirl, a manager, and 4 elves. Only on this show, right? Meet those funny little people.
That's one of the most pathetic things I've ever had to sit through.
He hates it so much, I'm gonna vote yes.
We'll see you in Hollywood. Give Piers a big hug.
Man, I knew we'd make it this far. We're all that in a bag of chips, and you know it, America.
When the elves aren't working up at the North Pole, they take a little summer hiatus in Chicago. We ride the L, we go downtown. Hey, we even got a friend who's got a boat. But now we're in Hollywood.
Okay, open it, open. Whoa. Whoa.
Piers hates these guys. So, obviously, I love them.
I hope he's not here.
I can't bear them, they're not funny, and there is nothing they can do that will ever change my mind.
I think he's really gonna like this.
From Chicago, Illinois, it's those funny little people.
I'm saying Just sing the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'm happy again. I'm laughing at nights so dark and alone.
Those funny little people. Now, here's you, Buzz, but Howie, you gave a standing ovation.
Let me just say something. That you know what the reason I enjoyed it. I mean, I say you still scare me as a group, but the thing is that you were aware that you annoyed Piers and that Piers didn't like you, and I thought it was very innovative for you to add an element that he can relate to. And the fact, so I thought that was great.
Piers, it's raining, man. Those outfits did come straight out of your closet. I mean, I've seen you in the two. Why did you buzz them, Piers?
I don't really understand why they're called funny little people, because they're not funny, they're not little, and they're not even people. They're none of those things. They're just very, very annoying.
Wow. Very harsh, Piers. Miss Sharon.
Well, let me tell you, Piers is the king of annoying, and he knows what annoying is. However, I think that was quite amazing.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you so much.
Groundbreaking, in fact.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
And the fact that you annoy him, I love you more.
Oh.
And I just hope everyone votes for you.
Yes. We all love you more because you annoy Piers.
Yes.
That is amazing. Lola, he buzzed you. What would you like to say to him?
Well, Piers, actually, I have a bit of a crush on you, and I was hoping that at some point we might be able to see you in a pair of Speedos.
There is more chance of me abseiling down the Empire State Building wearing a Howie Mandel mask.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, that went down well.
Moving right along. To vote for the funny little people, call 1-866-60-AGT-03. That's 1-866-602-4803. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for those funny little people. Still to come tonight, a family of daredevil motorcycle stunt riders push danger to the limit. And it's opera, but not like you've ever seen it before. We'll be right back. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. Standing inside this metal globe of death is kind of scary, but imagine doing it with motorcycles flying around your head, and imagine being on one of those motorcycles. That's what our next act is all about. They are the Fearless Flores family.
That is what I mean by a dangerous act.
We decided to put you straight through to Hollywood.
We are the Fearless Flores family.
We are so excited to finally have made it out here to Hollywood. The town we live in, Mayaca City, it's completely different. I've been doing this about 24 years, and there's not a lot that I do that they can't do.
When I first saw them perform, they were so dangerous. They were so over the top. I can't wait to see what they're going to deliver tonight.
Tonight, we're adding an element that makes it a lot more dangerous. Mom's gonna join them with another motorcycle. If one goes down, they're all coming down.
Get out of the way, you gotta move.
This is my family, and it does make me nervous. If something went wrong in there, it would be a disaster.
This is the one performance I can't wait to see.
From Mayaca City, Florida, it's the fearless Flores family. Talk about fearless. My goodness. Wonderful job. Mr. Morgan.
What do you say?
Come on. What do you have to say?
Incredible. I mean, we were probably 10 yards closer today than we were in the audition. And to see the speed that you go. How old are you again, young man? 8 years old. Incredible. The thing I liked about it was we always say step it up, round by round, and there were 3 of you this time, one more than last time. I'd like to see you take it, if you get through, one stage further. I'd like to see Howie standing in the middle of the cage, and all 4 of you.
Sharon.
Yeah, I mean, it is breathtaking, and the fact that, you know, the 2 of you are so young. But the one thing that I ask is, where do you go from here with that?
Another motorcycle?
What else do you want to do? Tell them the ideas. They've got all kinds of ideas. They've got all kinds of ideas. They've got people hanging inside.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay, thank you.
Howie?
Well, this is what I've been speaking about earlier. It's so dangerous. It's so dangerous. You know, on this show, somebody can get hurt. We can lose an entire family with this act. This is probably the only thing I've ever witnessed where if mother joins you, it becomes more dangerous. And you know what bothered me even more than the hair, your hair. It's beautiful, but I kept thinking your hair's... And hair doesn't usually concern me. But I thought your hair might get caught. Why don't you tuck it under the helmet so it doesn't get caught?
Well, I don't... The helmet's not that big, so...
Get a bigger helmet. But it's amazing. It's spectacular and scary.
Dad, what do you think about what the judges had to say?
I love it. I mean, that's, you know, we want their honesty. That's why we're here. We want them to tell us what we're doing that they'd like to see more of so that it can be the best act that's ever been done.
Awesome. Well, if you want to see more of the Flores family. You know what to do. Call 1-866-60-AGT-04. That's 1-866-602-4804. But not right now. Wait till I tell you to. Right now, I want you to make some noise one more time for the fearless Flores family. Still to come, a unique comedian tries to get America laughing, and for one act, there's only a 4-inch wide bar that stands between triumph and disaster. Stay right there. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. We are live in Hollywood. Next up, an act that started out in the junkyard, but they could end up in Vegas. They are Squonk Opera.
We're called Squonk Opera.
What on earth was that all about?
I really liked it.
We decided to put you straight through to Hollywood.
Squonk is music.
Squonk is art.
Squonk is outrageous.
Steve and I started Squonk almost 20 years ago now, and it was our dream to bring together the two things that we do, music and art.
Back home in Pittsburgh, the Squonkers all rehearse and work in a big barn.
It's here where it all comes together, and it becomes what is Squonk Opera.
Squonk Opera. They're quite bizarre but interesting.
So I'm on board for weirdness. I have no problem with weirdness. I am weirdness.
Tonight, we're going to put everything on the line. We're going to come out there with guns blazing.
No guns! Oh, Lord, we're Democrats.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, make some noise for Squonk Opera.
Darkening stars vanishing above the sea. Only one so long gone calling voice asking damage to be done.
Now, that was a Squonk Opera. That was, I enjoyed it. I loved it. We're going to let them come down from the squonkness. And
Right?
we'll start
Yes.
with you, Sharon. You buzzed it.
Well, yes, I did. And you know, I appreciate the eccentricity that you bring. I really do. But I must say that that song with the mix of fusion, and it was like, it really was not good, the song. And I know you wrote it, but I have to say I didn't like that. It messed with my head. But you do have a good voice. You are great musicians. But I definitely think that you did the wrong thing by playing that song because it wasn't very good. But I do like you because you're all nuts.
Howie?
In a good way.
How you didn't buzz?
I didn't buzz because I was, you know what? When you watch you get, it's kind of like a drug. And I didn't know where I was. At the beginning, it was nice. It was a great, and then the music, it's just when everything mixed together, and just when I was gonna buzz, just you, sir, with the glasses, came out with that cherub, that floating, and the reason, I like that. Not so much in the context of squonk opera, but can I have that? I want that to drive around LA in. I just want to be in my car with the
feet out the window.
The feet. Can I have that? Can I have that?
Well, as usual, it's left to me to be the reality check here because, I mean, this is what I imagine hell is like. It would have you murdering that piano, missing about 1 in 3 notes, you singing up there, screaming like a banshee half the time, and then old weirdo appears on his human torpedo or whatever it was. I mean, the whole thing was just completely bonkers. Bonkers.
Is bonkers bad?
I think so.
Wow, Piers, that was harsh. What do you think about what Piers had to say?
I'm not too keen on what he had to say.
Said this is what hell is like.
I know. I think he needs to loosen up a little bit.
I am loose.
He does. He does. Yes.
I agree with you. If this is what hell's like, he's going, so he'll find out. To vote for Squonk Opera, call 1-866-60-AGT-05. That's 1-866-602-4805. You can also vote online at NBC.com. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Squonk Opera. Coming up, a Boston student popped and snapped his body for the whole nation. And an Alaskan schoolgirl hopes her big, big voice will win America's votes. We'll be right back. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. This year you can find out everything you ever wanted to know about all of our contestants. Their blogging, their tweeting, and you can even leave messages for them. It's all on NBC.com/AGT. Now next tonight, a comedian who has already caused controversy amongst the judges. He's J. Chris Newberg.
One day I'll build up the courage to kill you.
Not funny.
Never feel bad when Piers Morgan doesn't recognize your sense of humor.
Yes, from
Yes. We've decided to give you an audience in Hollywood.
I'm 41 years old, but in Los Angeles, I'm 23. I used to deliver subpoenas. It's kind of like the only time in your life where you'll have an occupation where it's okay to stalk someone. But I chose to throw it all away and pursue my dream. I'm very fragile. I would rather be punched in the face than hear how terrible you are.
This guy's a complete and utter idiot. I don't know why anybody would find him funny.
Please like me. I'm an adult male begging for your approval. I think it's going to be badass. I think even Jerkface will like it.
If he doesn't make me laugh tonight, he's going to get another one of these.
From Birmingham, Michigan, here's J. Chris Newberg.
What's up, everybody? My name is Chris. And I am a comedian. Unless you do not laugh, then I am just Chris. Sometimes I think it'd be a lot of fun to send animal crackers to PETA. Half-eaten. I like to keep confetti in my underwear. That way when a girl gets there, she knows it's party time! Urban legends are misleading. I covered my entire body with peanut butter, and my dog was like, nope. Man. All right, everybody, we're going to do a sing-along for you right now. And if you want to sing along, that's cool. But if you don't, I brought some people with me. We're going to show you what the chorus is. So ready? Here they go.
Probably a bad idea.
Amazing. All right, I'll sing the verse. You guys can sing the chorus. Walking through an airport wearing a turban, carrying a bowling ball with a wick taped to it. You guys.
That's probably a bad idea.
Opening up a disco in Alaska and calling it Club Baby Steals.
That's probably a bad idea.
All right, last one, everybody, really loud as you possibly can. Here we go. Getting sick on a police officer, then asking directions to the closest liquor store. You guys!
That's probably a bad idea.
Yes, everybody. High five it, boom. Awesome.
J. Chris Newberg and the Bearded Children. All those children had goatees. That was strange.
Like him.
Those are all your children?
Yes, each and every one was my children.
That was Chris and the Newbergs.
Oh, yeah, or the Chris Army, I like to call them.
The Chris Army. Well, I'll tell you something. I'm a comedian. I know that comedy is subjective. I know if you sell out a place, there's more people in town that didn't buy tickets. I would buy a ticket to see you. I think you're very funny.
Excellent.
So the fact that he buzzed you, don't let it bother you. There's always going to be people that don't get it, that don't like it. I like you, and I hope America likes you because you deserve to be in this contest.
Thank you.
Here's Howie saying you didn't get it.
It's just completely inappropriate, the whole thing. I mean, almost startlingly inappropriate. Because you're not funny, you bring out a bunch of cute kids. You bring out a bunch of cute kids to try and mask the fact you're not funny. And you know, you sing a song called That's Probably a Bad Idea. This whole act is probably, in fact, definitely a bad idea. A bad idea.
I think you know that hurts my feelings inside a whole lot that you don't like me, and by that I'm kidding.
Chris, I have to say that song is just so wrong. However, I liked it. You're very dark and naughty, but I like you.
So, Chris, how do you feel it went?
I thought it went perfect. They did everything right, including annoy Pierce.
If you think J. Chris did everything right, all you got to do is call 1-866-60-AGT-06. That's 1-866-60-248-06. But not yet. Wait till I tell you to. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for J. Chris Newberg. Now, most days you'll find our next act dancing on the streets of Boston. Tonight, he's performing for the whole country. He is Snap Boogie.
You're just this wild beast. I liked it.
Yes! You're going to Hollywood.
Oh my God!
Where I come from is a really tough neighborhood, and because my brother is in jail, I'm the only one that's there that could support my mom. Last week I was dancing on the streets, and now I'm dancing on one of the biggest stages in Hollywood.
This guy's used to working on the streets. He's not used to a choreographer and backup dancers. So the heat is on for him tonight.
Keep the swelling down, help the muscle heal.
I felt a pop. It's really scary. I don't want to make my injury worse, and I won't be able to do the show. I can always re-injure myself, which is the scary part. There's a lot of dance moves that I can't do right now. I'm gonna try my best to do what I gotta do and just rock the show.
From Boston, Massachusetts, here's Snap Boogie.
Snap Boogie, report to the dance floor now.
Here's Morgan. What you have to say about that?
A lot, actually, because, you know, the reason I get quite annoyed by some of your predecessor acts is that they seem to think it's called America's Got the Chance to Annoy Peers, right? And actually, it's America's Got Talent. And I take the responsibility of being a judge seriously because we are trying to find the next great act in America, an act that's worth $1 million. And I've got to say, often solo dancers get a bad rap on this show because they don't really build an act around what they're doing. That performance there could be in Vegas tomorrow. It was superb. Superb.
Sharon.
Snap. Listen, I think that what you do goes over and above Vegas. You are so current. You are so now. You know, young people watching this show could totally look up to you and go, I want to do what he's doing. What you do is electric. You're a fantastic young man. I admire you very much.
Howie.
I ditto everything my partners here are saying. I'm amazed at the fact that you're able to take it from the street, because that was my question. Can you take it from the street, work with a choreographer, and make it into a show with other dancers? You did. It is so slick. It is so professional. You took it from the street, and you put it in a theater seat.
But edgy, too.
And it's edgy and current and great. You're a star. You really are.
My man, Snap Boogie. I know you out of breath, but I still have to ask you a question. I seen you during rehearsal and everything. Yeah. You switch it up every time. This isn't the same act that you had during rehearsal. Tell me about that.
I just feel it with the music. The music lets me go, and it gets in my vibes, and you know, the crowd gives me so much energy. So that's how it is. It makes me switch up all the time.
Well, if you felt it, if you love the energy, vote for Snap Boogie. Call 1-866-60-AGT-07. That's 1-866-602-4807. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time for Snap Boogie! Coming up, a Michael Jackson mega hit gets a bluegrass makeover. And you won't believe what this parrot is going to do to get your vote. We'll be right back. This is America's Got Talent. Tonight, 12 acts are performing, but only 4 are going through to the semifinals. Which 4? That's up to you. Next up, an unbelievably talented parrot. Meet Echo of Animal Gardens.
What's your name? Echo. Give everyone a big kiss.
See you in Vegas, Echo.
You're going to Hollywood.
Back in Wisconsin, Echo has a show. It's at Animal Gardens, and he is the star of his own show.
Rooster!
Echo did not perform well in Vegas.
¿Qué pasa? Where's my ¿qué pasa?
Echo is here solely on the merit of his first audition.
Where do bluebirds fly?
Echo and I have been giving a lot of thought to what we're going to do in Hollywood since Vegas was so terrible, and we've come up with a plan. His girlfriend, Binky. Binky is here for moral support for Echo, so we don't have another Vegas episode. Go ahead, kiss her. You ready? It's showtime.
All right, from Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, please welcome Echo of Animal Gardens.
All right, Echo, here we are. We're going to get started, okay? All right, tell everyone your name. What's your name? Echo. Can you say hel? Hello. Hel. Hello. How about hi? Hi. And of course, in Spanish, say hola. Hola. And ¿qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? This looks like a fantastic audience. Give them a whistle. And a whistle. Yeah, good job. Echo, we are here competing for $1 million. If you had $1 million, what would you want? A cracker. You'd want a cracker? A cracker. If you didn't get a cracker, would you cry? and cry. Well, it was a whole bunch of crying. Now we got to think of something happy. Ooh, let's do a holiday song, all right? All right, let's do Jingle. That was beautiful, but we were singing Jingle Bells in July. Do you find that funny? Funny. Oh, Echo, well, it certainly wouldn't be a show unless we sang your favorite song. So we're going to do Over the Rainbow, okay? Okay? Okay, let's do some warm-up. La, 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 do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. You little stinker. Now, Echo, where do bluebirds fly? That was beautiful. You were fantastic. Oh, good job. Echo, why don't you give everybody one big kiss? Big kiss? Big kiss? Binky, there? There you go. And what do you say? Bye-bye. 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 Very good, honey. Good job. Beautiful baby boys. Good job. You step up. Good job.
Echo and Binky of Animal Gardens. That was quite entertaining, Sharon. Why are you laughing?
Because this show is absolutely fabulous, because where else would you see a parrot singing Over the Rainbow other than this show? It's just, it amazes me. I love that bird.
He is. He's my baby.
He's absolutely incredible. And is that really his girlfriend?
That is his girlfriend. This is Binky. Binky came for moral support, and he worked great, so I think she worked.
You did the right thing, because it worked, and I congratulate Echo on a fabulous performance.
Howie?
So here's my question. You know, the first time I saw it, it was really good and entertaining, and then you had a problem in Vegas, and now you did good with the support. And then I'm thinking, when I see you together with all the other acts and knowing what's coming up in the top 48, and America will decide ultimately, but are you $1 million act or a really good birthday party? you know, but you know, I don't know that it's the million. Apparently, these people have never been to a really good birthday party.
Here's.
Well, this sort of proves my point, really, because your parrot Echo turned out to be funnier than any of the human comedians we've had so far this evening.
Look at how commented on your comment.
I think he was reacting to what you said, actually. Listen, we know that what I liked was in Vegas, Echo got stage fright and it was pretty useless. And so I was really pleased for you that tonight Echo delivered. Echo was funny.
He did.
Really funny. Well done, Echo.
Did Echo have a little Echo accident?
Yeah, we need cleanup. Is that your job?
Yeah, I'll clean it up.
Okay.
Hey, I'm a multi-purpose host. That's how I do it.
You're holding it. Hey, drop that.
I got new babies. I'm good with poop. I'm good. To vote for Echo, Binky, and Sarah, call 1-866-60-AGT-08. That's 1-866-602-4808. Ladies and gentlemen, wait, hold on. I have a question for Echo. Echo, what do you want the people to do at home?
They need to pick up the telephone, right? You gotta pick up the telephone.
Vote for him, America. Make some noise. Echo of Animal Garden. After the break, two trapeze artists risk everything high above the stage, hoping to win your votes. And a high-flying act takes precision and daring to a whole new level. Don't go away. I'm gonna get rid of this poop. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. At the end of tonight's show, you will decide who's staying in the competition and who's going home. We'll get those results tomorrow. Next tonight, we're heading down south for some rockin' bluegrass. Meet the Fiddleheads.
We are a bluegrass band.
Let's hear it.
Driving around town with the girl I
See you in Vegas. You're going to Hollywood.
We are the Fiddleheads. That's terrible. It's a little surreal for us to think that a couple of guys from Georgia who were going to school together could be here in Hollywood.
I like these guys a lot. They really make bluegrass exciting.
We know our music's going to be on point. We're still working out the kinks of just not being very experienced.
Just make sure that when you do move, you're moving with conviction.
I don't mind moving, I just don't know what to do.
The singer stands out. The rest of the group is going to have to up their game.
We know that we're struggling right now. We've never done anything like this before, but we have to get it right tonight. This is our dream.
From Dahlonega, Georgia, give it up for the Fiddleheads.
She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, oh mama, what do you mean? I am the one who'll dance on the floor in the round. She said, I am the one who'll dance on the floor in the round. Well, people always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. My mother always told me, be careful who you love, be careful what you do, 'cause lies become the truth. And Billie Jean's not my lover, she's just a girl who claims that I am the one. But the kid is not my son. She claims I am the one, but the kid is not my son. Billie Jean's not my lover.
Fiddleheads, setting it off for the king of pop. Howie, how'd they do?
You know, I'll be totally honest. This is what I think. I think you made a mistake. And the mistake you made is in song choice. When you pick a song that is so synonymous with performance and with dance, and we don't see performance and we don't see dance, there is something missing. You know, no, that's what I... Well, you know, a big part of being a star and being an artist and being $1 million winner is being able to make the choices that are right for your career. I think you made a bad choice tonight. That's my opinion.
Piers, do you feel the same way?
Well, I think he's partly there because I think the problem, I didn't mind the song. I actually thought it was a good interpretation. I liked the new look. You certainly look more cohesive as a group. And as you know from the audition in Vegas, I like you as a lead singer. Here's the problem. That is a big song. And you've got to hit the big notes. And you didn't hit the big notes. It was too big a song for you to sing. And so, well, when you watch it back, you'll know what I mean. And that was my problem. I didn't actually object to the song choice. I objected to the way you sang it. It was too big for you.
Sharon.
This is going to be very confusing for you because there's 3 totally different opinions here. I don't like the way you dressed. I didn't like the song choice. However, I loved you before with the bluegrass feel, the way that you merged it into some current songs that we heard before. I don't think it worked with this song. I like you more traditional to what you do, bluegrass. Get rid of the clothes. Don't listen to that lady who's telling you to swerve your little hippies, because that's not you. Don't try and be something you're not. Go back to what you were, because I loved you.
Wow, Fiddleheads. 3 totally different opinions. Quite a bit of criticism. How do you feel?
Well, I don't think anybody can dance like Michael Jackson, so we're not going to try that, for sure. But, I don't know. I like the way we do it. I really have fun with it.
Wow, well said. And if you like the way that these guys do it, vote for them. Call 1-866-60-AGT-09. That's 1-866-60-248-09. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the Fiddleheads. Coming up, the bar is set dangerously high by two trapeze artists who hope to win your votes. That's after the break. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. Tonight, our first 12 quarterfinalists are fighting for just 4 spots in the next round. Tomorrow night, we'll find out who you have voted through. And on top of all that drama, the cast of the sensational Broadway musical Priscilla, Queen of the Desert will be here. And singing one of her biggest hits live on stage, Miss Avril Lavigne will be in the building. Next to perform tonight is an act that's skillful, stunning, and so dangerous. It's Duo Arrow.
There is danger to it.
That was amazing.
Very, very impressive. I will see you again in Hollywood.
We spend all of our time together. We train together, we work on our act.
It's wonderful to work with the person you love.
They have an emotional connection. You couldn't do what they do without that.
Their previous performance was amazing. I cannot wait to see what they do tonight.
We enjoy doing really cool hard tricks and always pushing the envelope.
My main concern when I'm on the trapeze is don't drop shin, don't drop shin, don't drop shin. I just want to make sure it's not flashing when I'm trying to grab a foot.
Yeah. There are amazing acts in Las Vegas like Cirque du Soleil that do this kind of extraordinary act. To move on, they've got to be as good as that tonight.
Shannon and I have dreamed of being professional circus performers. Tonight, we got one shot.
From St. Paul, Minnesota, please welcome Duo Arrow. So we're just going to start the voting. Piers, you buzzed them. Why?
Yeah, I just got a little bit bored with it. You're very good at what you do, but I didn't see any great step up from the previous performances, if I'm honest with you. I thought you played a bit safe. The music choice was safe. It was all kind of so what. I wanted to see something that made me go, wow, and I didn't get it. Sorry.
Sharon?
Yeah, guys, when I first saw you, you were an aerial act that was modern, sexy, dangerous, and tonight you had music which was... It drove me mad, that music. However, the way you look, and you turned yourself into an old-time aerial act instead of what I was used to, this modern, fresh aerial act. So I think you did yourselves a disservice. But you're still incredibly talented.
Howie.
I don't know that I have anything to add. I agree with both the other judges. You know what? It was a little disappointing. I think you're brilliant at what you do, but it wasn't as exciting. You know, especially in today's market where you see amazing things at Cirque du Soleil. I didn't really see anything amazing, and it was very dated. I'm sorry.
Guys, how do you feel it went?
I think it went really well, and you know, I thought it was a pretty good act, but you've let us go through to next round. We'll show you some more exciting stuff.
Well, if you thought it was a pretty good act, vote for Duo Aero. Call 1-866-60-AGT-10. That's 1-866-602-4810. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Duo Aero. After the break, an 11-year-old singer puts a new twist on a classic song for your vote. And one of the most dangerous, heart-stopping acts you've ever seen takes flight. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Hollywood. Next up, she's a singer, she's a songwriter, she's a musician. She's not even a teenager yet. She is Anna Graceman.
How old are you?
I'm 11.
Oh, wow.
If I ain't got you.
Tomorrow morning, all over America, people are going to go, did you see that little girl Anna last night?
I'm from Juneau, Alaska. It's very beautiful. We're surrounded by huge mountains. It's so amazing to be in Hollywood. This is the biggest thing ever.
Are you nervous at all? Yeah?
Anna Graceman made a mistake on the piano in Vegas.
See how I'll leave with every piece of their hands.
I don't know whether it was nerves, but in Vegas, she really took a couple of steps back. At this level, she can't make any more mistakes. Proud of you.
I'm nervous. It's a big stage, but I'm going to go out there, do my best, and I'm going to rock it.
From Juneau, Alaska, here's Anna Graceman.
I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful
Anna Graceman. What a wonderful world and what a wonderful song. There it is. That's my girl right there. Sharon, how did she do?
Anna, how old are you again?
11.
Just 11. can't believe it. You're just this little tiny peanut with this huge voice. You're just incredible. Who chose that song for you?
Me.
You did?
Yes.
I mean, I love the song. It's a great classic, but an odd choice for an 11-year-old. But it worked.
Thank you very much.
Howie. Well, I thought it was a great choice, and it speaks to what it is a wonderful world because we get in this world to listen to you and to get to know you. You're a phenomenon. Every year, hopefully we find a phenomenon. Last year we found Jackie Ivanka. You are a phenomenon. I've never seen or heard anything quite like you before. And now the acronym AGT goes for Anna's Got Talent.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Well, they're definitely the coolest boots we've ever had on the show. There's no question.
Thank you.
The reason I love this show is that where else would you see an 11-year-old girl? How tall are you? Do you know?
Well, the last time you asked me that, I was 4'3", and
Yeah.
I grew an inch.
I bet you have. So you're 4'4". A 4'4" 11-year-old girl singing Louis Armstrong and singing it beautifully. That is America's Got Talent.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
And Anna, on to a more serious question. Who put this outfit together?
Me?
Doesn't she look stunning? That's style. That's what I'm talking about. Now, to put Anna through to the semifinals, you know what you have to do. Call 1-866-60-AGT-11. That's 1-866-602-4811. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Anna Graceman. After the break, our last act performs, then it's over to you. Your vote will change lives. Don't go away. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. Our last act tonight is one of the most dangerous we've ever had. The act is Sando Trio Russian Bar.
One of the most high-risk acts we've ever had on America's Got Talent.
Bring it to Vegas.
You're going to Hollywood.
I met my husband in San Antonio, Texas, performing in a circus show, and we kind of fell in love during the summer. It was the first time I saw Russian bar, and I had to learn it.
She's being thrown 30 feet in the air with no safety net. I just hope that America realizes how dangerous this is.
They're an incredible act, but how can they possibly top what they've already done?
It was actually my idea, the bed of nails.
Very sharp.
We've never done anything this dangerous. It is a life or death act.
I'm nervous because this is not just a girl, this is my wife.
Kids, grown-ups, old people, pets, anyone, do not even think about trying this yourself, all right? From San Antonio, Texas, it's Sando Trio Russian Bar. Wow, I'm not even gonna lie. I heard it was amazing. I couldn't watch it. My eyes were closed the entire time. Howie, how'd they do?
You know, the fact that you're alive and you're not punctured is phenomenal. I don't know, you know, you're going for $1 million. You're going to be a headlining act. You certainly deserve that. Is it worth risking your life? Your life, you could die. You could die doing that. No other act I've seen has been this dangerous. It's phenomenal, it's scary. I commend you.
Here's.
I mean, look, don't take this the wrong way, but I can barely look at you when you do that. It is spine-tingling to watch. And what I loved about tonight was we were all thinking, how are you going to beat the performances we've seen already? Well, you add a bed of nails and flames, and then you jump even higher. It was the most dangerous and, I think, exciting thing we've seen in a long time. Really was.
Thank you. Just wow. I mean, it's everything that I love. I mean, it's dangerous, it's beautiful to look at. I mean, I've never seen an act like this before.
Amazing.
Ever. And I just applaud you. It's incredible what you do.
Thank you very much.
Second, hold on. Yeah, those are real nails, okay? So, nails, fire, it was already dangerous enough. Why add these elements?
We want to win.
Yeah. Great answer. And if you want them to win, vote for the Sando Trio, 1-866-60-AGT-12. That's 1-866-602-48-12. And if you're with AT&T, you can text your vote. Standard text and data rates may apply. But don't do it just yet. Not long now. America, make some noise one more time for Sando Trio Russian Bar. So, you've seen our first 12 quarterfinalists. Only 4 will survive to the next round. Here's another look at all of tonight's acts.
Carrying a bowling ball with a wick taped to it. You guys.
That's probably a bad idea.
$2? What would you want? You'd want a cracker? If you didn't get a cracker, would you cry? And cry? Well, it was a whole bunch of crying.
It's not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I'm the one. With a kiss, not mine.
What a wonderful
All right, so for the first time this season, the voting lines are now open. Voting will stay open for 2 hours after the show. Calls are toll-free from landline. And please remember, these are 866 numbers, not 800 numbers. So watch where you're putting your fingers. All right, now, you can also vote online at NBC.com. And you can vote up to 10 times per voting method. But however you do it, just vote. And this year, you can vote for your favorite and then tell them why you love them. You can check out their blogs, hits, and leave a message all at NBC.com. Sharon, our first quarter final. Sum it up for us.
It's so hard to sum up this first week. I mean, I've seen some of the best dance I have ever seen, some of the funniest people I've ever seen, some of the best voices, and it's only week one. I cannot wait for what's coming next. It's going to be so hard to choose.
It's a fight! It's crunch time! Tomorrow night, only 4 of these acts will go into the semifinals, which means 8 will be going home. And Miss Avril Lavigne and Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, will be blazing the stage. It's going to be an incredible night. That's all tomorrow, 9, 8 Central. I'm at Nick Cannon, and that's Howie doing something. Good night.